I need you to answer this question as honestly as you can, right? Are you the type of person who achieves their goals? If the answer is yes, then why don't you have them? Why did you click on this video? Why aren't you already really close to getting that thing that you want, becoming that which you want? Well, it's simply because you are not the type of person who should be focusing on their goals. And it was the same for me. I used to watch tens and tens of videos explaining me to set systems, not goals, to do this 5 step method. Oh, try this freaking, how's it called? This protocol to get your shit together and be a millionaire. And those things aren't bad. They are not necessarily objectively wrong, but if you are the type of person who wants to achieve big things, but every time they try, they fail, but not because of some sort of external stuff, I think that you already got over that. But rather, more of a I don't end up doing things for a long term. I end up getting bored and quitting and switching, kind of thing. Then it's because of you. You shouldn't be focusing on your goals. You should be focusing on being the type of person who is sufficient enough to do the things that would get them to their goal, right? If you don't get rid of your freaking porn addiction, then how are you going to run a multi-million business? It's not going to happen. If you can't stop stuffing the freaking disgusting food into your mouth that at this point you don't even like, then how do you expect to get shredded? It's not going to happen. And this is not okay. This is not okay because people online are telling you to do this thing, do this other thing, and they are confusing you with copious amounts of information. And I am included, I am completely included into this. I have to be honest with you guys. If you watch my channel, you will see that I have been slacking off. And that is exactly because I was not putting the work in. And if I am not being able to put the work in, to simply freaking click a camera on my computer and start recording, then edit it for 5 minutes, how do you expect me how do I expect me to record a 50 minutes documentary on self improvement? How do I expect me to make me go through hundreds and maybe, no, at this point, thousands of pages of books to get essential information for you so that you can learn from geniuses? I am doing that, by the way. I am trying to understand the world. I am trying to get people to understand the world so that they can get their shit together and become the type of person who achieves their goals. But first, I have to do that. How do I expect to achieve my goals of teaching people how to be the type of person who achieves their goals without being that person? That's not going to happen, right? So that's why I'm recording this video. This is not for you guys. I don't expect this for to be viral. Maybe if I put a video like this 5 years into the future up, it's not because I'm trying to flex because I made it. It's it's more of a, you guys need to see this and you guys need to see how I started. You guys need to see how things are. I see many people give up. I see many people have this big goals, these huge ambitions, and put a lot of work in and try to be as good as possible, but over time they end up giving up. And I fear, I like not only fear, but it genuinely scares me to death. Up to the point where there are some nights where I go sleepless. I'm not joking, I'm not freaking lying. There are some nights where I can't really sleep. Just due to the freaking thought of me not fulfilling my potential, me not being the type of person who achieves their goals. So, I am not telling you to forget about your dreams, to give up, to be a pussy and go back to the old habits, your old ways, which you hate. No, I am telling you to be realistic with yourself, to be honest with yourself, and to be that person who looks at themselves in the mirror, accepts who they are, and starts to work until they become the person who they wish they were. Separated from business, separated from physique, separated from just anything but themselves. And then you get to work. Then you get to dream big.